Hello guys, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. So yung topic natin for today is about on how to create the necessary free body diagram involving a series of pulleys as well as series of ropes. So basahin ko lang yung problem statement natin. For this particular configuration, let us determine the necessary force labeled as F, which is located at the topmost portion dito sa my left side, that is actually needed to balance the load or weight of 40 kilonewtons, which is actually attached at the lower end of a system of ropes as well as pulleys as shown in the figure. So ang first order of business natin is to actually identify as to how many ropes are actually involved for this particular configuration. So in this case, we have here the longer common rope, which is labeled as rope number 1. So it is actually passing over 3 sets or 3 pulleys as shown. And then we also have here rope number 2, which is used to support the larger or bigger pulley located at the bottom. And then last one, we have rope number 3, which is used to support the topmost pulley. So after natin ma-identify yung dami ng tali, so ang next order of business natin dito is that ropes and alike. So pag sinabi natin alike, other than yung tinutukoy natin ropes, kasama na rin dito yung strings, cords, and even chains are always subjected to the concept called tension. So na kung saan, basta common or iisa yung tali natin, regardless of its positioning, whether vertical man siya or horizontal, yung tension value natin is the same at all points. So, ang point lang natin dito, yung tension natin all throughout dito sa may yellow portion is the same. Ganon din dito sa may kulay red, yung corresponding tension natin is the same at all points of its location. And the last one, ganon din dito sa rope number 3. However, since tatlo yung tali natin, yung tatlong tali natin dito do possess different kinds of tensile or tension values. Now, it is also important to note yung direction ng tension, which should be away or opposite the direction na nagkakos ng tensile condition o technically dapat nabibirat yung tali natin. So, yung third step naman natin dito is for us to be able to create the necessary free body diagram as to what is actually being required by the problem statement. So in this case, kinakailangan kasi natin dito makakuha natin corresponding force which is labeled as F. Now, to do this, consider natin yung concept called equilibrium, which basically suggests na dapat balanse yung distribution ng forces natin. So, vertical sa vertical, horizontal sa horizontal, pag may pataas, may pababa, pag may pakanan, meron tayong pakaliwa. Now, other than identifying the number of ropes, it is also quite important to eventually identify the number of pulleys that is actually being used. So, kung titingnan natin corresponding configuration, we have here pulley number 1, pulley number 2, pulley number 3, and then last one, you have pulley number 4. So, next step naman natin dito is that the number of free body diagrams to be created is dependent upon the configuration. So meaning, ang ibig lamang sabihin to is that yung free body diagram na ma-generate natin for this particular configuration is not always limited to a single free body diagram. So kung titingnan natin corresponding configuration, we have here free body diagram number 1, free body diagram number 2, free body diagram number 3, free body diagram number 4, and then last one, we have free body diagram for us to be able to solve for what is actually being required, which is yung force natin labeled as F. So, try natin sagutan yung problem statement natin. So, hanapin natin force dito, which is labeled as F. So, para mag-start tayo, so ano ba unahin natin dito out of the 5 possible free body diagram? So, for us to be able to solve for this particular requirement, kinakailangan meron tayong given condition. So, ang given condition natin dito is yung tinutukoy natin 40 kN na load or that of the weight, which is technically attached dito sa pinaka-bottommost pulley na makikita natin dito sa corresponding configuration labeled as P4. So, isolate natin to. So, ito yung unang free body diagram natin. So, ito yung maging corresponding free body diagram natin. So, free body diagram, 1 out of 5 possible free body diagrams. So, titingnan natin dito, nagkatawid tayo dito sa section to, sa topmost portion, so dalawa. So, para mabalance ito, kung mapapansin natin, meron tayong load na 40 kN. So, yung tali is always subjected to the force called tension. So, basta pag sinabi natin tension, yung corresponding arrowhead niya is going in the opposite direction dun sa nagkakos sa kanya ng tensile condition. So, since yung 40 kN natin is located at the bottommost portion, dapat lamang na yung corresponding tension natin para dito sa dalawang tali natin should be both going up. So, in this case, 20 kN dito sa may left side and then another 20 kN dito sa my right side. So, pareha silang tigto 20 kN kasi nga, base doon sa comment natin made earlier, pag sinabi nating tension at iisa lamang o common yung tali, dapat yung corresponding tensile value niya o tension value should also be the same. So, 20 up, another 20 kN up. So, a total of 40 kN up. So, whereas meron tayo ditong load located at the bottommost portion having a magnitude of 40 kN. So far, kung titignan natin, na-maintain natin yung concept called equilibrium. So, other than yung tinutukoy natin free body diagram, pwede na tayong lumipat dito sa kabilang portion. So, in this case, kung papansinin natin, meron tayong ika-cut na tatlong pulley. So, dalawang smaller pulleys located at the topmost portion and then the larger or bigger pulley which is located at the bottommost portion. So, ito yung free body diagram natin, 2 out of 5. So, in this case, makikita natin, ito yung tali natin kanina. So, yung tali natin dito kanina has a common tension. Then, ang corresponding magnitude niya is tagto 20 kN. So, since di naman tayo dito pumutol sa may 20 kN na tali na to, lumalabas, hindi na natin siya kinakailangan lagyan ng arrowhead. Rather, ang corresponding arrowhead niya is babase dito sa kinat natin. 1, 2, 3, tapos 4. So, in this case, mapapansin natin, ito yung isang tali natin located sa may leftmost portion ng smaller pulley. And then, since ang load natin dito is 20 kN down, so para mabalance siya, dalawa dito, since common yung tension, 10 kN up, and then another 10 kN up. So, total of 20 kN going up. So, kina-counter naman niya yung 20 kN kanina, which is going down naman siya. So, another one is doon sa may pinaka-leftmost portion, papasinin nyo, para sa kulay yellow, suggesting na isa lang yung corresponding tension natin. So, once again, since yung load natin dito sa pinaka lower side measures 20 kN, which is ito, so yung 20, paghahatian ng dalawang tali, so basically, we have here 10 kN going up dito sa may pinaka left side, and then another 10 kN load going up dito naman sa pinaka right side. So, kung ito total natin, so you have 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. So, for a total of 40 kN going up. Whereas, dito sa ilalim, in-anticipate natin, you have 20 plus 20, you have 40. Or, sa pinaka-bottommost portion, kung saan makikita natin na merong arrowhead, so, in total niya is 40 kN. So, still, na-conserve natin condition called equilibrium. So far, nakakadalawang free body diagram na tayo. So, in this case, again, na-establish na natin na itong rope natin dito supporting the larger or bigger pulley has corresponding tensile value or tension value measuring 20 kN. So, dito naman sa pinakadalawang smaller pulleys natin located at the right as well as left side, meron silang corresponding magnitude of tigta 10 o 10 kN. So, next step naman natin is to create another free body diagram. This time, i-isolate natin yung pinaka-topmost pulley. So, technically, ito yung magpapakita sa kanya. Notice na na-establish na natin kanina na meron tayong tigta 10 kN. So, 10 kN down, another 10 kN down. So, for total of 20 kN going down. So, sa kabilang side, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayo dito binaypas sa tali. So, in this case, yung tali na to is also again subjected to the force called tension. So, in this case, lumalabas 10 plus 10, you have a total of 20 kilonewton going up. So, after ng free body diagram number 3 natin, so we have here free body diagram number 4. So, basically, consider natin dito yung tatlong smaller pulleys, which is basically ito. So, again, meron tayong na-establish ng mga corresponding values. So, ilagay lang natin dito sa pinakatapos portion as indicated by the blue vector yung 20 kilonewton na force or load. And then dito sa ilalim, kung papansin natin, isa pa yung pinaka lower bottommost portion as indicated by the red line, lumalabas ang corresponding tension niya is 20 kilonewton. So again, pag sinabi natin tension, kinakailangan na bibira siya. So in direction niya, instead na going up, is going down. So 20 kilonewton down dito sa may pinaka left side. And then another 20 kilonewton na tensile value dito naman sa pinaka right side portion. And then kung titingnan natin closely, corresponding configuration, common lamang yung tali na to. Ito yung common rope number 1, yung pinakamahaba. So as indicated by the yellow color. So kung titingnan natin, yung yellow color na to, signifying na common yung tension, ang magnitude niya is 10 kilonewton. So in this case, makikita rin natin dito sa side na to, sa side na to, yung corresponding 10 kilonewton na load going up, and then another 10 kilonewton na load going up. So 10 plus 10, you have a total of 20, plus 20 again, so you have a total of 40. So total of 40 kilonewton going up, whereas on the bottommost portion, makikita natin 20 plus another 20 kilonewton for a total of 40 kilonewton. So, balance pa rin siya. Walang tendency na siya is mag-move up and down kasi nga 40 kilonewton up and then 40 kilonewton down. Our very last free body diagram, which is free body diagram number 5. So, in this case, pagkakap tayo dito, so sa dalawa, tatlo, so may pinakatapos portion. So, yung tatlo na ito, kinakailangan i-counter nito 40 kilonewton. So, in this case, so far, na-establish na natin yung tension dito na pinakatapos na tali, measuring 20 kilonewton. And then, dito sa may tali na kulay yellow, which is common yung corresponding tension, measuring 10 kilonewton. So, ito na itsura ng ating free body diagram number 5. So, malabas, ikabit natin dito sa plus side yung already proven na tension value on this smaller tampos pulley measuring 20 kilonewton. So lumalabas 20 kilonewton up. And then makikita natin dito meron tayong common na tali, which is common rope number 1. So again, since common yung rope natin, lumalabas na yung tension all throughout instead of 15. So, since merong putol dito, saka merong putol dito, doon lamang magpapakita yung kanyang corresponding tensile value. So, base dito sa ating corresponding configuration, yung tension value natin dito sa pinaka-yellow na rope natin is equivalent to 10 kilonewton. So, in this case, meron tayong makikita ng 10 kilonewton dito sa may pinaka-left side going up. And then, another 10 kilonewton dito sa side na to on the right side, also measuring 10 kilonewton. Now, to check kung tama ba so far yung ginawa nating isolation. So, checking. So, lumalabas, meron tayo ditong 10 kilonewton na load going up. So, since ito is actually going up, ang center of tension is positive 10. So, dito sa may middlemost portion, we going to create another load. So, 20 kilonewton load going up. So, again, ang label natin dito is positive 20 going up. And then last one, meron tayo dito another tensile value, tension value going up. So, another 10 kilonewton. So, located naman dito sa pinaka-bottommost portion, meron tayong 40 kilonewton na load going down. So, since itong load natin is actually going down, so by sign convention, ang corresponding sign convention niya is actually negative. So, lumalabas negative 40. So, sa free body diagram, kinakailangan maintain natin yung concept called equilibrium. So, kinakailangan balancing. Or technically, lahat ng gagawin natin equation should be equivalent to 0. So, siya. So, pag simplify natin, lumalabas na 0 is equivalent to 0. So, check na siya. So, in this case, we had already solved for what is actually being required for this particular problem statement. So, nakuha na natin yung necessary force labeled as F. amounting to 10 kilonewton para lamang mabalansin natin ito load natin na 40 kilonewton located at the bottom of pulley by a system of ropes as well as system of pulleys. So yung final answer natin dito is actually M is equivalent to 10. So ganun lang kasimple kung paano natin i-analyze ng isang